1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Gotta get back my dulcet tones, my vernacular, and my particular method of articulation. Yeah, all that. Articulation. My dulcet tones. Dulcet tones. 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 Tones.
기름진 식사 후에는 꼭 차를 곁들여야 한답니다. 어떻게 좀 드시겠어요?
No one has dulcet tones like Hong Le.
Morning. I swear a lot.
Hello friends and welcome back to Limbus Company. Today's big day. We fight the big brother. I might not be able to run for very long on this episode because between the band stuff and becoming an uncle soon and general local drama, I don't have a lot of time today. However, that might not be entirely up to me because I'm not going to end this episode until we beat the big brother, right? Otherwise, what's the point in the video? And I don't know if I'm going to do that anytime soon. I don't know at all because I don't know how tough he is, but let's do things the normal way around, shall we? First of all, let's do this. Now, I was saving this ticket because I was like, I bet I can use this in Walpurgis Snacked, and people were like, I wonder why Foreman hasn't used that yet, and I was like, you silly fools. And then I thought, wait, can you even use this in Walpurgis Snacked? And no, you can't. So I sat here feeling smug for absolutely no justified reason, and was a fool, and was wrong. Luckily, I didn't respond to anyone on that front, or I'd have really had egg on my face. Let's see what we got here. There's gonna be a surprise one because it's a guaranteed 3 rank, so I'm excited for that. I'm excited for today in general. I want to see this fight. I want to know what it's all about. I want to know how tough it is. Is it a focused encounter? Is it an unfocused encounter? I know nothing. I got a lot of practice with Captain Joe. Hello. What do we got? It's Ryoshu, I knew it.
정. 그렇게 해서 버틀러라고 말할 수 있겠나? 나와. 내가 보여주지. 신속하고 정확하고.
Ryoshu, your hair is absolutely S tier here. Fantastic. It's all about speed, precision, and decisiveness. I love it. Good shit. Now, we get anything else new, perhaps? No, it's probably all going to be Season 4 stuff I already have. Yeah, and finally... Okay, but ego shards. It's not nearly as good as getting an ID, but it is at least ego shards. And I do need those, just not fucking Faust ones, because she's not in the team right now. But let's have a look at our new Ryoshu. That's delightful. Receiving Arts 1, The Hunt. Sure. On use, gain +2 poise count. On hit, gain poise count. On hit, inflict BM. Enhances Edgar family chief butler Ryoshu skills against target with this effect. Turn and reduce the count by 1. What does that do? Receiving Arts 7, Capture. Combat start. Consumes 6 poise count on self to gain +2 attack weight for this skill. Ooh, that's interesting. Gain poise, inflict BM. And then finally, Receiving Arts 2, Sync. If the target has BM, Clash Power +1. On use, gain +7 poise count. On hit, gain 5 poise. On hit, inflicts 1 bind next turn. On hit, raise stagger threshold by 20% of damage dealt. On hit, if target is staggered, deal +20% damage on critical hit. On hit, inflict 2 BM. Clearing household chores. On hit against targets with BM. Gain 1 haste next turn, 3 times per turn. On crit against targets with BM. Eliminate BM on target. Then, if this unit speed is faster than the target, to deal +5% damage on critical hit for every 1 speed difference. And when the ally that was deployed last gains a clash or wins a clash, gain 1 poise count. Yeah, this is some good stuff. She seems like she's really good. I don't know enough to properly rate it, but this seems like there's a lot you can do here. Attack weight. In of itself is already amazing, but this is clearly poise focused. You know, what was your first clue? But so a combination of poise focus, lots and lots of count from the looks of it. So if you paired this with, like, I don't know, fucking Blade Lineage Don Quixote, then you're just feeding for days. Consuming poise to gain attack weight. I mean, it's +2 attack weight, which means it would go up to 3 attack weight, so it would hit 3 different targets or 3 different parts or what have you. That could be very effective. Not sure if it really fits the team I want to run for Kanto 6 because it's not syncing, but hey, we'll look into that later. Now, though, we must prepare for this thing that we are going to do. Now, I had a look at the egos, all the burning ones, and I have to say Arda Blossom Star is looking pretty good. The other one I also wanted, because bearing in mind I'm having to limit which ones I get. The other one I also wanted was Ryoshu's 4th Mash Flame. Though it does need to be thread spun for it to be decent. Preferably to thread spin tier 3 so it gets 21 instead of 16. But I do need a lot of ego shards. Now, I do have a lot of ego shard boxes. I'm going to throw 230 crates of Ryoshu and see what we get. Perfect. Cool. All right, let's get that ego then. That's one down. And let's be real, it's 4th match flame. It's a pretty fucking cool one, right?
이 불 또한 예술의 황홀경이지.
Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. That looks so good. Yeah, yeah. This flame too is artful ecstasy. Yeah, I feel it. Good stuff. Now we also want, I know what I said, I just can't remember. We want the Blossom Star, which means we need about 300 Ryoshus, which we can totally do. Ryoshus, Ishmaels, I beg your pardon. Perfect. The Blossom Star it is. This looks very, very cool as well.
당신을 인도해주진 못해도 따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요.
Damn. 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 I want that jacket. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Cool. Now those both need to be uptied. Also, they need to be equipped, let's be real, but they also need to be uptied. Here you go. Here you go. Good. That's one I didn't already have. Excellent. And let's check Ryoshu's, because she has many egos. Because I seem to get most of them with her. Yeah, I really do. Oh, it replaces Forest for the no, I'm an idiot. Never mind. It replaces Red Eyes Open. Oh, but I really like that one. And it suits the things we're getting more. Because there's a lot of Wrath in there and a bit of Pride, and we do generate a bit of Pride, so that should work out. Cool. Thread spin it. We got the passive. If I remember rightly, the passive is pretty good. Every 4th skill used gains +4 final power and inflicts 4 burn with each of its attacks, which is not something I'm probably going to be like consciously trying to measure, but it may save us in a bad situation. And then, yeah, go at 3, so that goes up to 21. Gain attack power up on kill. The corroded version has become absurd. Cool. Very nice, and now we get the background for it as well. And then we do the Blossom. The passive on the on hit, if the target had burn, inflict 1 burn on 3 random enemies. So if it's unfocused, that'd be very helpful. But we'll see. Very good. And then that bumps up the number to 19, and then on the heads it will be like 41, which is pretty fucking good. Raise Stagger Threshold by 40% of damage dealt, which is very useful. On hit, inflict burn by Wrath Resin, so we can work with that. Heads hit, inflict 3 burn on 3 random enemies. Oh, yeah. Whatever. We've got whistles, which helps, so that'll be fine. But I'd rather work off of the lure team and see if I can win with the lure team, and if it's just not fucking happening, I'll switch to Enclair. But I'd like to try with this. Plus, I like Lure, Hong Lure. He's pretty cool. So, these two are level 40, level 36, level 36, level 36, level 35. It's time for the funny, difficulty level 40. Fuck. If I'm getting absolutely dominated, then I might look into getting some, XP Luxcavations smashed out really quickly to try and get some higher levels to try and get it done. As much as I want to pursue it as a challenge, at the end of the day, I'm like, I also do want to beat it. And I'm not sitting here trying to look cool either. I'm fully aware of the fact that I'm not great at the game. I'm alright, I do well, I do okay, and I can beat any challenge I put my mind to, but it will probably be difficult. Yeah, of course, Ishmael has to be in here. This is the first fight, I think, where she actually has to be in here, so that is interesting. Let me just make sure she's got her ego. Yes. Let me make sure everyone has their ego. There were probably better egos I could have gotten, but let's not worry about it. Let's just give it a try. I'm actually kind of nervous.
벌써 화끈하네.
Let's do this. We're fending them off somehow, but they're shooting harpoons at us and then shooting pirates at us. It's weird.
저 가운데에 있는 배에 계속 눈길이 가네요?
I know, it's a beautiful shade of purple. And I'm sure it's of no relevance whatsoever, but the middle also quite like purple. But I'm sure that has nothing to do with it.
유독 화려한 건 다 그만큼의 이유가 있는 것이겠죠?
Yeah, especially if the owner of such things have a high opinion of themselves, and if maybe, I don't know, they might have good reason to have said high opinion of themselves, maybe.
알아?
Yeah, a little bit.
저기 저 가운데 있는 사람 말이야.
Is he big and Sauron-esque? Rhodia rarely ever showed this much fear and anxiety. It tends to be a bad sign. That weird guy up there, he's been posing like that over there ever since this whole mess started. I gotta respect the pose.
봄? 그런 게 아니야, 탄테. 저 문신을 보고도 모르겠어? 저자는
Yeah, the tattoos.
중지의 저 형이군.
Ryoshu's like, let's fucking go. I've wanted to fight one of these guys for ages. And we're like, Ryoshu, you're not nearly as strong as you were before you joined the company. Should point out.
좁은 형님이 뭐죠?
What's a bitch, brother? That sounds like something I'd say. Oh, Ryoshu. Oh, I'm gonna write that down. Hang on. Oh, she's doing well in this section. She parried harpoons alone and then called the scariest dude in their fleet bitch brother.
작은 형님 아니야?
I don't think she did, Rhodia. I really don't. Yeah, even Heathcliff was afraid. Ishmael's like, whatever, we're gonna die anyway, Lamau. Sorry about bringing this up now, but what's the middle? It's affection that Roland dealt with, but evidently not enough. Just a mere mention or a mere sight of them alone seems to shock and intimidate a lot of people. Remember how they pretty much traumatized Pilot?
듣기로는요. 중지를 포함해서
Dante, do you remember how Rhodia, all of Rhodia's friends were massacred? Yeah, this is why. It was this. A little bit. Except we didn't actually kill the person in question, so really the bitch brother should have nothing against us.
손가락이라고 불리는 조직에 있는 사람들은 차원이 다르다고 들었어요. 직접 만나본 적은 없지만
I wonder if the thumb will make an appearance. They're fucking cool. Or at least a thumb ID. Come on, give me a thumb ID.
아니, 직접 만나는 것부터가 있어서는 안 되는 일이야.
Little small fry like us aren't supposed to be on their fucking radar, yet here we are.
뭐 끝이라고 봐야지.
We're all gonna be FUBAR.
마지막 한계비를 피워야겠군. 다들 죽기 좋은 날씨 아닌가.
I respect your attitude, Ryoshu. I really fucking do. Like, just because she's not my favorite sinner doesn't mean I can't respect her. She is a character you have to respect. Ryoshu, even you.
마주해야 하는 일들이라면 담담하고 굳세게 받아내야 할 뿐일 것이오. 단테.
Oh, Yi-sang, my boy. Let's do it.
준비 운동은 끝났나?
Intimidating dubstep. I wish I could show up somewhere an intimidating dubstep would play, but I am not nearly big enough.
형님께서 시간 줄 때 싸게 해라.
Be grateful. He's wearing sunglasses in this gloomy weather because he already sees everything he needs to see. He has a cape, not a cape, sorry, like a red carpet coming down from his ship. That's incredible. The amount of flash this man possesses. Ryoshu, why don't you tell him your nickname for him?
일동, 전열을 갖추도록.
All hands, prepare to die.
관리자님, 이번 전투는 지금까지와는 양상이 다를 것 같습니다. 이럴 경우 지휘자의 신변을 안전하게 하는 것이 우선입니다.
The funny thing is, I imagine it would still be a somewhat difficult fight for like newer players if you got to use all 12 sinners, right? It occurs to me I didn't even check how many sinners I'm allowed to bring. I assume it was 6. I didn't actually look. I probably should have. Too late now, obviously, but in canon, in lore, like outside of gameplay where it's like, oh yes, but I've leveled up all my IDs to certain levels and all that crap, and I've got these egos and whatever. In lore, all 12 of us should be fighting right now.
좀 더 안전한 곳으로 피신하여 눈에 띄지 않게.
Fucking run.
찌뿌둥하군. 이렇게 오래 걸릴 줄은 몰랐다.
He has gold chains on his fists. This dude oozes presence. My god.
협상을 원한다면 우리 쪽에서는 들어줄 용의가 있다.
Wow, Otis is heading up the negotiation efforts. Interesting.
악인과 협상을 하려 하더니 어찌?
Don, shh, trust me. Some evils you have to tolerate.
그때 그 친구하고는 입장이 완전히 반대가 됐고.
Is no one gonna point out that we didn't kill Smee? So this is unnecessary? You know? We didn't kill Smee so that this wouldn't happen, and now it is happening, so we should have just killed her anyway.
작은 형님이 진짜 올 줄은 몰랐는데.
And yet, he is.
그래, 내가 왔다.
We think alike, you and I, Mr. Big Brother.
난 말이다. 지금까지 인생의 대부분을 중지에 바치면서
He definitely has Boris vibes, but not... They're like a mirror, they're like two sides of a coin, you know? So similar yet so different. It's hard to explain. It might just be the sunglasses.
단 하나 깨뜨릴 수 없는 철칙이 있었다.
Yeah?
하지만 오늘부로 그
Oh.
철칙이 산산조각나고 말아버렸다.
How privileged we feel that you broke a rule for us. Flattered, certainly.
너희가 내 개인 금고를 털어가는 바람에 말이지.
Your personal safe? What personal safe?
와, 치가 떨리네. 어떻게 그런 행동을 할 생각을 하지?
Truly awful, tragic, heinous even.
쌍갈고리 팔을 털어서가 아니고?
Did we raid a personal safe? I don't fucking remember. Oh, I assumed also it was about the Twin Hooks Club. A bulky ancient book hung from his waist, secured in place by thick chains. He lifted it with his hand. That one's going in the book.
그러니 이 자리에서 고하도록 하겠다.
Can we, like, actually talk about what you think we did? Because I don't think we did it.
너희들의 용서받을 수 없는 죄를.
Hold up.
저기 우리가 비록 그 스미 씨랑 조금 말다툼이 있긴 했지만
We left her alive.
그대의 부하는 우리가 무사히 돌려보냈어.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
야 잠깐.
What? Oh, he didn't even know about Smee.
스미? 그게 누구지?
Literally none of this is about Smee. Fucking amazing. Who the fuck's Smee? Or he just has so many people that he doesn't remember. No way. He didn't know.
괜한 언동이었는가?
It's not your fault, buddy. We really thought that's why he was here. I did, anyway. I mean, yeah, he mentioned the vault as well, but shouldn't we also be refuting that and being like, we've never been to a personal safe, unless we have? I'm really trying to remember our adventures up to this point, and I don't think we raided a middle safe. I feel like at least one member of our team would have been like, this doesn't seem like a good idea.
어디 보자. 그럼 그 죄까지 추가해서 더하면
Your total comes to 13 deaths. Real deaths. Wow, you guys have amassed quite a debt. The big brother began flipping through the pages, taking time to wet his fingers, doing it with a theatricalness that I truly appreciate.
안가품 장부다. 저기에 적혀진 이름들은 뭐 끝이지. 우스워서 돌아버릴 것만 같군.
That's the Book of Grudges. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a grudgin.
세상은 북신과 퍼석으로 나눠진다. 너흰 그 차이를 알고 있는가?
Things can only be luscious or bristly. I don't think those two descriptors are... You know what? I'll let him talk. Silence. Yeah, I should probably employ that as well. The urge to blurt out, "What the hell are you talking about?" was palpable, yet it was suppressed by an unknown, incredibly patient force. See, I'm lucky he can't hear me, so I can just talk shit all day. But I don't wanna, because he's really fucking cool.
손으로 움켜쥐었을 때
Luscious.
안정감 있고 부드럽게 잡히는 것이 북신이며
Okay, sure. Is that why you're wearing that cape? Coat? It's a coat.
끄끄하게 손가락을 뚫고 나오는 가락들이 퍼석이다.
Like my hair. I really need to comb it more often.
그 중에서도 최상의 북신이 되기 위해서는 매일같이 인고와 단련의 시간과 섬세한 손길이 필요하지.
So you have a weird obsession with lusciousness? Okay, that's fine. What the fuck does that mean, dude?
알겠나?
Fuck no. Not even a little bit.
이 머리를 알맞은 모양으로 푹신하게 고정을 시키려면 수없이 많은 노력이 필요하지.
You know, I actually thought we were talking about hair, and then I was like, no, that's stupid. No, we're actually talking about hair.
유사의 최고급 항구인 대왕가오리 항구선에 위치한
It's worth pointing out that they are saying this to Dante, who doesn't have hair, so that's a little awkward.
프라이빗 미용실 원장에게 헤어 스타일링을 무려 5시간 동안 받을 수 있는 쿠폰.
Continuously for 5 hours. We didn't steal your fucking hairdresser coupon, alright? We didn't. We have no use for such a thing.
거기다 그 쿠폰이 있으면 누구나 멋쟁이가 될 수 있는 데다가 사전 예약 없이 방문도 할 수 있다고 적혀 있지.
I don't know why you're so angry. Oh. So we're being accused of taking his coupons for a hair salon. Can we not just be like, look at our hair? We're a bunch of smelly misfits who clearly haven't bathed in days. Our hair is matted and greasy. Obviously, we did not take your fucking hair coupon, you absolute psycho. Perhaps in not so many words, we don't want to piss him off, but you get the idea.
아까 요슈 씨가 좁은 형님이라 했던 것은
Shh, Sinclair, shh.
속 좁은 걸 의미하지.
Yeah, that's fair.
진짜 엮이지 않는 것이 상책이었건만.
We did steer clear of them, though. We didn't kill the one person who had a connection with them. The fact that they're coming after us is completely unrelated to anything we've ever done, which is incredibly upsetting because we tried real hard to not have this happen.
그것은 북신을 위한 원대한 한 걸음이었다.
Is anyone gonna step forward and say, we did not take your coupons?
하지만 그 쿠폰을 털어가는 바람에
What makes you think it was us?
나는 기약 없이 퍼석인 채로 살아야 하겠지.
You bristly bitch boy.
자, 봐라. 이게 너희 중 하나가 저지른 극악무도한 죄의 증거다.
You just don't argue with a guy like this. He's just too strong. The big brother. Oh, Heathcliff, no. Why? How could you? On it was a picture. Sorry, I didn't read that. My bad. The big brother tossed a piece of paper before us. On it was a picture. Heathcliff.
몰랐어. 저놈 것인 줄은. 그렇잖아. 금고에 알록달록한 고양이 스티커들만 붙어 있었다고. 누가 저런 엄청난 녀석 금고일 거라고 생각해?
It's got colorful kitty stickers on it. What? Are you saying big man can't like colorful kitty stickers? You're saying it's not manly to like cats? Heathcliff, the only threat to us right now is your toxic masculinity, and I ain't having none of it. We need to get you to that hairdresser straight away.
취향이라는 건 사람마다 제각각이다. 마치 이 호수처럼.
Everyone does have different tastes. I ain't fucking judging you for the stickers you put on your safe, my good man.
다양성과 취향을 무시한 것도 명부에 적을 수 없다.
That one's going in the book! Fuck.
누가 히스 입 좀 틀어막아. 저 장부에 또 뭐라도 더 적히기 전에.
Why did you ransack the safe? Heathcliff, did you even know who, what, or where these coupons were for?
알 턱이 있겠냐, 이 젠장.
Then why did you take them? If you don't know what they're for, a coupon that you don't know where to use is the most useless item in the world. There is no use to it. None. If you don't know what it's for, there's no point having it. Why did you take it?
남의 것을 가져가는 도둑질이나 하는 나귀! 당신이 우리가 되어버린 것이오. 왜 그런 것이오, 히스클리프?
And now you've made Don Quixote cry. Above all your other sins, you have fucked this up, sir.
왜 생전 관심도 없던 헤어스타일에 손을 대버린 것이오.
That's the worst part, is that he couldn't give a flying fuck about his hair, and he stole hair salon coupons. You dumb bitch. God damn it.
그런 게 있어.
You were gonna give them to Kathy, weren't you? You were gonna give them to Kathy as a gift. That's why you took them. To win her back? I don't know anything about Kathy, alright? I've had no spoilers on Canto 6. I just assume that this is in fact the case. I'm probably way off base because, Limbus does like to subvert expectations. But I assume that's what he was going for.
단 한 가지 희소식은
There is one good news. Thank you, Merso, for bringing the mood back up, yeah?
가져간 쿠폰을 다시 돌려줘도 용서해줄 가능성은 극히 드물다는 것이다. 0이라고 봐야겠지.
It's infinitesimal. Infinitely close to nil, in fact. Thanks, Merso. Appreciate it.
그러므로 그 쿠폰은 히스클리프, 네 것이 될 수 있다.
They are now yours. Look on the bright side, buddy. There's no point giving them back. You get to keep them. I hope they can make the hair on your corpse look luscious.
불행한 소식으로는
The bad news? Oh, none. I am not finished.
그 쿠폰을 사용해 보기도 전에 우린 모두 다 일하는 거겠죠.
We're all gonna be oofed. With his extended, passionate speech coming to an end, the big brother of the middle and Don Quixote both wiped the tears from their eyes. So it's implied that, Middle Don, this is who she works for.
그리고 그 죄의 대가는
Price of your sins is about Tree Fitty.
8조 20항을 보면
If it's a grudging book, then the punishment is death.
거기서 A양의 6번째 헤어 쿠폰.
Hair coupon! They have a specific line for hair coupon thievery. Yes, Dante. Yes, they do. It's a big book.
그래, 찾았다.
Is it just a beatdown or is it pure death?
관계자 전원. 그러니까 쿠폰을 도난한 자와 그자와 친분이 있던 사람의 직결 처형이다.
Consider how unfair that is as well. Execute the coupon thief and any and all of their affiliates, not accomplices. Affiliates. Effective immediately, as in right now.
역시 속좁.
So truly a bitch, brother.
나는 중지의 작은 형님 리카르도다. 죽으면서 새기도록. 기억은 무척이나 중요하니.
He took his glasses off and became about 27 times more intimidating. He looks like Kiryu. He has, it's not actually that close to Kiryu's face, but he has Kiryu's eyebrows, actually. Yeah, those are Kiryu's eyebrows. The rest of his face is different, but that's that, definitely. Ryoshu threw her one last cig to the ground, smoked down to the butt.
썩 맛있진 않았어. 다음이 있다면 더 콕.
I'll get some of that top level, top shelf shit if I survive this. And the big brother quite literally soared into the air. And then combat. So is it a focus encounter or an unfocused encounter? There are things I need to find out immediately. Oh god, Prelium Fatale! The game really means it, doesn't it? Okay, it's unfocused, 3 waves. Okay, we're fucked. Alright, well, we're gonna be fucked anyway, but okay, cool. So, we need to get our SP up as high as possible before wave 3. We also need to win, you know? Like, actually fight well. Inflicts paralysis, 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 paralysis. And paralysis, if this unit has shield, gain 1 attack power up next turn, so you need to make sure to do enough damage that don't happen. Every time a middle ally is killed in this encounter, gain 1 offense level up, max 5. Upon clash lose, gain 1 minus coin boost next turn, 2 times per turn. When a middle ally is killed, gain 1 plus coin boost next turn. they don't appear, I don't know for sure, we can't see all of them, but they don't appear to gain minus boosts, so that minus boost is actually a good thing for us. It gives us a chance. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, it's a focused encounter. Oh. Okay. Well then. Right. Right, okay. Well, I have to really think about this then, don't I? Shit. I was really hoping this was unfocused, because it at least takes some of the tactical strain off me. No. No, this is for real. They all have 2 moves, with the second one being shield each time. No one has dodge, it's just block, which means we would take that paralyze if we got hit. It's all neutrals. That's what we got, is neutrals. In some cases, we're just gonna have to engage on neutral and see what we can do, because, I mean, that's just what we're working with. But we'll get 1 Innergate elbow strike, A, because it's more guaranteed to succeed, and B, we'll get some envy resources, which we're gonna need. And then, I don't know, we'll start hitting one of them in the side, I suppose. What else can we do? Go for it. See what happens. Good start. Well done, Ryoshu. Very pleased. Good shit. Less good. That's not great. Okay, so he won't be clashing next turn. Oh, please. Thank you. Okay. Good shit. All right. Oh, that was close. Nice. Big hits. All right, we like it. We like... Oh, okay, lucky. Good job. Burns have occurred. Very few, but still burns. And we have some ego resources now. We can already use Forest of the Flames, but there's no point using that right now. I think we're probably going to want to save that for when Bitch Brother shows up. Skull Crushing. They're all using Skull Crushing. That's hard to beat. Or Skull Bursting and Skull Crushing. You're struggling with all of them. You're doing alright, although those are neutral. It might be worth using that already to just get things going in a more solid manner. Is that a mistake? Yeah, probably, but we're in a difficult position already, immediately. Problem is, all their debuffs are on attack, on hit, not on clash win. If they were clash win, I'd be like, okay, block, and, you know, just eat the hit, because then they don't gain the bonuses. But these are all hits. Not fucking clash wins, which is a problem. We're just gonna have to do our best, I think, for now. Except the fact that I'll probably lose this the first time around. And just learn as much as I can. And then you hit him in the side, because then you can inflict burn on random enemies. I don't know, do your best, I guess. Luckily, you didn't even need to win in order to do that, which helps us. This is gonna be bad. First round is already dangerous. Not great, but could have been worse, I suppose. The paralyze is pretty crippling, though. As I say, you could stop rolling heads when you have 0 SP. That'd be great. Oh my god, Hong Le, that was incredible. Good shit. Oh, yes. Okay, good. Good shit. All right. Okay. Yeah, we're doing okay, actually. Only one person is gaining paralysis per turn, so we just need to swap out who is, you know, doing the clashing. From his, Ishmael is kind of one of our best clashes, but, you know, right in the solar plexus, solar plexus, solar plexus. They're all back to solar plexus. Solar plexus hitting, yes. Wait a minute. Oh, there is an easier way. Don't clash. Hit his shield. Surely Perfected Death Fist will stagger him, and then he won't be able to use that, right? He's also looking peaky. These two might be able to just be staggered. Alright, we might be able to make that work. Oh. Oh. Yes. Hong Lu, you're incredible. Actually stupendous. Amazing. Oh yeah, stagger. Yes, the stagger! Yes! Oh, well, it couldn't be perfect. Okay, but really good results this turn. He might just die. There we go. Yes. Yes. Okay. Right, yeah. Speed advantages. We're way faster. Let's use it. We got something going here. He's very strong. Most of them aren't burning anymore because obviously Honglu as a support was what was really giving us a lot of our count way back when. And it's also a lot easier on single targets, but we can still make this work. So the key to fighting these guys normally, like, just, you know, this lot, seems to be do some clashes to wear them down, and then go past their attacks, hit them directly, stagger them, and then go from there. A little bit extra on him, make sure he staggers. I'm pretty sure he will. That one won't die, but considering they get bonuses when their allies die, we kind of want them all to go down at once.
부드럽게.
Yeah, that's what we needed to consider.
생각보다 잘 타는 걸.
At least he staggered. I may have fucked up. Yeah, one more attack on that guy. Should have done it. It's not a big deal. He'll stagger next turn. They're doing counters, which means they need to die. They just need to be killed, which we can facilitate, definitely. He's not going to stagger. He's fighting now. He is staggered. He'll stagger soon. Okay. You've got 5 health. You're out. You're done, surely. You're absolutely done for. We need... I know this is probably overkill, but we need a powerful attack on him to make sure he goes down. We cannot have him doing that counter. Surely Flame Cleave will be enough. Pinpoint Blitz on him to make sure he staggers. You can deal with that. I believe in you, Honglu. Your SP is practically maximum now. That guy needs to stagger. We'll focus him down. Should be alright. 2 of them will die. 1 of them will be staggered. And 2 will be active next turn. It'll be alright. It'll be okay. Take him out. I really, really thought you were gonna kill him. And that's a problem that you didn't. But Honglu continues to be incredible. Absolute Bronze Adonis of a man. Down he goes. Down he goes. Oh, it's okay. Oh, you're just doing attacks now, so we can't even go past you. Ah, I see. You can be killed, but it needs to be something big. Ryoshi's been staggered, but it's okay. There we go. Down he goes. Down he goes. Good shit. All right. Solid results, and Ryoshu's back as well. We're amassing some resources. The downside is we do have to, like, fight them again, but hey, we're making progress. I'm taking this very slow, very seriously. This will probably be the entire video. Just, you know, full warning. Oh, they gained the bonuses because their mates died. Right. Yeah, I see the issue. Gregor can hit him in the side. It doesn't matter who we hit, just hit someone, I suppose. Come on, lads, you can do it. Yes. Good shit. This is absolutely devastating. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You can't stop Honglu. No, no. How have you rolled heads this many times? There we go. Good shit. He'll stagger soon. This will just do some damage. Cool. He's already staggered, in fact. That helps a lot. Now that we have an SP advantage, this is a lot easier. I know it's not particularly impressive that I'm taking this many turns to win. I understand that. Like, if I was, you know, if I was properly good and knew what I was doing, then I should be doing this a lot quicker. But like I said before, I'm just focused on winning right now. I'll try and be a cool guy later. But right now, I'm not a cool guy. I'm just a guy. Weirdly enough, warm-up is actually a better clash just to go for Flowing Flame. Come on, lads, you're doing so well. Oh, majestic. Beautiful. Y'all are doing so good. Good shit. Good. Works him down a bit. Yeah. Go on, Greggy boy. Yes. Oh, staggered absolutely fucked him up, actually. Now, I know these guys are weak to blunt. I didn't intend to kill him. Whoops. Oops, I didn't notice that. It's okay though. It's okay though. She doesn't even have paralysis, so what's the big deal? They're agitated. What does that even do? Damage up and fragile. Okay. But also, they'll be rolling bad, so that'll help. He's got multifold retribution going. All right, Ishmael, I want you to go for him. But failing that, Ryoshi will back you up. And then who can we stagger next? You. But you do have pinpoint blitz coming in on you. Give that guy a try. Go for it. There it is. God, he's fucked. There, good job, Ishmael. Very good. Very good. Yes, you guys are absolutely killing it.
균형이 무너졌군요.
Even that was a stagger, and it was a tails. Good shit, good shit. Oh, very good. Well done. Lovely. One of them died. The other one staggered. That guy's just, you know... He's inches from stagger. We should kill him this turn. This should be fine. Yeah, that'll work out just fine.
한 번에 끝낸다. 한 놈.
Yeah, get fucked. Oh, delicious.
이젠 안 아플 거야.
Alright, round 2. Done. Now we're in... Oh my god, he has 5 skills. Well, of course he does. And he has counter. Tiger loses 5 SP. Alright. I'll be right back. I need to pee. Right, I just remembered that Merceau's middle ID is little brother. Yeah, I just remembered. Ricardo, what's your fucking deal, mate? Every time a middle ally is killed in the encounter, gain 1 offense level up to max 5. All allies heal 10 SP at turn start. When an ally from the middle is killed, gain 1+ coin boost. If an enemy that attacked this unit fails to deal more than 12 HP damage with their skill, the enemy loses 10 SP, and we don't know what the rest of them are. Okay, his attacks are called punching and kicking. Okay, so he has a guaranteed counter. It looks quite painful. And it's on minus coins as well, which is interesting. There is a way to... Can you offset that with a defensive move? I can't remember if that works on counters. It might do. It would probably be worth trying. Fiery Knife and Combust is favored, dominating on those two. We need to be very careful about this. Dominating, just go for it. And we still need to contest his moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it might actually... Yeah, you do that. Hongler, you offset that. We'll get some pursuance in. It's a blunt attack and it will heal people. And it wins a clash. Sadly, we can't have bygone days. That would have been very useful. I don't think I've up-tiered that, have I? No, I really fucking should. We can't spam ego all the time, but it would be good to start off on a positive foot. So try and offset that. I hope it works. Let's see. Let's just fucking see. Oh! 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 What? Oh! Did I just roll really poorly? I think I did. It happened so quick. Okay. This should do some damage, and it will heal Rhodia, who just took those hits. A lot of damage. That would have broken his guard. Very good. We don't know how much health he has. Oh, you do that anyway. I see. I think his clash values are a lot higher than they appear. We've got 2 staggers. Fortunately, he's only defending this turn. Okay, so we can focus on these 2. Alright, not quite so bad. We're gonna need to get more pursuance. We need the health. But we need to stagger this guy. We need to stagger both of them, actually. And Innergate Elbow Strike does a fuck ton of damage, but does it do enough? Bearing in mind, Innergate Elbow Strike is the one that hit that one and almost staggered him. Considering the differences in HP, that might be enough, but it is a bit of a gamble. Putting a lot into this, but if the timing works out and the damage necessary to be done is done the way that I hope it will, he will definitely stagger. Almost certainly. This guy, I'm less sure. Yes, there we go. He's taken care of. There we go. 2 staggers. Wonderful. Alright, that took care of them. He's still got his counter going, which is really bad. So the first person who attacks needs to be Ryoshu because she's at max health. Or attacks him, which means fucking Rodia's gonna have to hit one of these two, which is fine. He doesn't have burn, which is pretty sad, but you know what? It's gonna have to be fine. Yeah, that's being intercepted. Okay, right, yep. Okay, alright, well, if it's 6-on-1, it's still not gonna be good, but we might stand a chance. He's already got his +5 offense level. There's nothing we can do about that anymore. Just gotta go with it. He's dead.
이젠 안 아플 거야.
There we go. Alright, and we get to see this, which is very cool. I've never seen it before.
이 불 또한 예술의 방울경이지.
Very nice. Oh, a little bit extra. Hey, you love to see it. Okay, very nice. We expected that. Oh, close. Oh, okay, but it's fine. I can't remember. Does this need to be heads in order to heal? It's still a lot of damage, so it's fine. No, it still heals. Very good. He'll die from burn. Good shit. We are pretty much out of ego now, though, so... Oh.
따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요.
Very nice, very nice. I increased his stagger significantly. Oh, you held on, Honglu. You did well. Why is he crackling with sexual energy? Combat starts, summon 2 allies next turn. Okay. He's got a lot. Why has he suddenly got so much speed? I think Gregor's gonna get fucking bodied. Because no one's fast enough. Hopeless. Hopeless. Yeah, you're gonna have to guard it. We can't intercept that, and we won't win a clash. We just won't. So Gregor will probably get staggered, and that's just the way of it. Everyone else, I guess, goes in. We have enough to get whistles going, which would help. I don't like that he keeps summoning allies, so that really bothers me. It's kind of hoping we dealt with that shit. What can we do, though? Oh boy. Ooh, he's alive. Inflict many burns, please. Good. Many damages were done. Now he has friends, and he's still crackling with energy. Reduce value by 1. While this is active, take double the damage from skills, double the amount of stagger threshold raised from Tremor Burst. This effect expires when this unit is staggered. If this unit isn't staggered when this effect expires, gain 5 damage up to the start of the next turn. Okay, so we're supposed to be really leaning in on him right now. My hair coupons! Oh boy. That's 18 plus 6. That's not enough. It's Arda Blossom Star all the fucking way. And even then, it's only favored. It's got to be heads or we're fucked. And Ishmael is going to take hits in return afterwards, it's worth pointing out. 40% of damage dealt. A lot of damage will be dealt. Inflict burn by Wrath Resin. Inflict 3 burn on 3 random enemies. Everything else is just hopeless. We can swing this to get a dominating, and then there's 1 attack left, and he's still got an attack as well. I'm kind of hoping to stagger him, but can we? We had everyone attacking him last turn, and it wasn't enough. Thing is, Honglu has Crimson Blaze Fist, which inflict burn and inflicts burn count, but also if target has 6 plus burn, which Ricardo currently does, it would raise stagger threshold by 30% of damage dealt, which is a lot. And added on top of what Ishmael's going to be doing as well, it could mean we could stagger him this turn, and that does seem like the most important thing. Combined with the fact that it is a blunt attack, I think we might be able to stagger him this turn. Although, doesn't that change all damage to fatal? No, it just doubles it. Yeah, it's just take double damage from skills, so fatal attacks do a ridiculous amount of damage. But if Gregor fails, and he almost definitely will because his max roll there is 8, whereas his max rolls are like 17, so it would require like double negatives multiple times when he's got 10 SP, which is unlikely. We might just have to eat shit and hope things go the way we want them to. I think we're just gonna have to go for him. Give it a try.
순식간에 끝내죠.
That's good. A lot of damage. Close. Fortunately, it was guaranteed, but that still scared me. Did not need that to be a Tails. That might have fucked me, actually, the fact that the damage rolled Tails. That's not nearly enough. Oh. Nope, that was not nearly enough. That has caused some serious problems. That was a good block. That was a decent block as well, to be honest. Oh, she's okay. Unfortunately, we didn't stagger him in time, but he is still staggerable. He's got 2 hair coupons this time. We can't keep up. And he's got all of his speed back. He's gonna do that before any of us can act. I'm pretty sure that's game, set, match, isn't it? Because he's doing that twice. Assuming we even survived, which is a big if, we would all just be staggered afterwards. What, you're gonna take that? No, you're not, obviously. And you're just targeting fucking Merceau for both of them, who can do absolutely nothing about it. He will do those attacks before we can do anything about it. We actually cannot, we can't stop it. We could, even assuming Merceau beat 1, which is not going to happen, there's no 2 ways about it. Neither of those attacks can reach 20, even without the plus coin drop. But they wouldn't be able to hit 20 regardless. I'd say block would perhaps mitigate the damage of 1, but not the other. And one of them's a counter, not even a block. 2 of them are counters, not even blocks, so Rhodey fucked. I don't know how much damage difference Ishmael rolling damage on tails instead of heads on that last Ardor Blossom was, but I think if she had rolled heads, we would have been fine, but she didn't. Yeah, heads hit, raise stagger threshold by 40%, and it would have done more damage. If we had rolled heads on that damage, we would have got him. Now, would we have won the fight? I don't know, okay? I don't know, but we would have at least staggered him, and these 2 would have gone into blocking, which would have bought us a turn. But as it stands, that hasn't happened, and I think we're done. What literally can I do other than block? There's nothing else. There's no point trying to counterattack. We'll all get staggered instantly. The amount of damage he's gonna do, there's nothing else. Someone died. Someone else died. Hey, you corroded. That's pretty cool. Are you doing anything with it? You're hitting him. You might stagger him, but those 2 are attacking. So, Ishmael's going down. Let's just see what happens. At least we get to see this. Come on, big damage, please. I mean, sure. I mean, yeah. At this point, I'm just hoping that if we stagger him, the game goes, yay, you win. He didn't even stagger it. She's still alive. I don't know why, but she is. She refuses to die. He's not even staggered still. Oh, she's dead. Down she goes. Yeah. Well, I'll grant myself the redeeming statement of a valiant attempt, but
좀 더 단련과 경험의 시간이 필요한 것 같군요.
I need to think about this. So, I guess a part of what I'm seeing is, you know, clash the little brothers, obviously, but killing them is pointless. He'll just summon more, and very quickly. Focus on, just rush him down. Just do damage. Just fuck him up, really. That's all I can think of.
이제 주무시나요?
Don't use any fucking any ego attacks prior to fighting him because you need every single one you can get. Alright, I did one XP excavation and got Gregor and Mercer up to level 37 because I think they need it. They're definitely the weakest performers. Let's try again. I'll probably cut through the first two rounds of it because, I mean, you guys don't need to see that. The real thing here is the fight with Ricardo, isn't it? Surely.
따라오십시오.
괜히
한 놈. 보냈고.
끝낸다.
벌써 부서졌나?
Alright, round two. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Looks like a critical moment, doesn't it? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Still don't know what that condition is. He's quite strong, and he has offense level up +5. We've taken fuck all damage, and we haven't used a single ego attack up to this point. Them's needs to be clashed. This is true. I see, he's got his speed going. So, Gregor, what do you reckon, buddy? You reckon you can take him? No? Oh, I'm shocked. You're not going to get a kill, so this should be fine. I'll inflict burn and fragile, which will fuck with him a bit. Ah, you're also attacking Ryoshi with that. I think Ryoshi's just going to take some hits. There's not a lot to be done about it. I think Gregor will take the first hit, so... Well, Gregor will hopefully beat that and then get hit by the payback. Which ain't great, but it's not... I mean, you know, Ryoshi's already getting hit. We don't want to get hit again. You can hit those, and then... There's no point proccing whistles right now, because no one can benefit from it. Yeah, make sure he's got plenty of burn on him. At least he'll take damage every turn. It's something. Not much, but something.
순식간에 끝내죠.
There we go. Okay. This will do something. I don't know what, but any of these effects might help. It is blunt as well. Yeah, that's decent damage. Burn! How convenient. Oh. He's already staggered, though. At least Ryoshi won't get payback. She'll just get punched, like normally. Or kicks. I didn't see which one it was. We can start stacking burn quite early. Yeah, she got almost kicked to death. That's cool. Good. And Honglu gives them something to think about. Good, 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 good. Oh, that wasn't even enough damage. Oh, cool. So he's now blocking, which gives us time to clash these guys, but we're still probably going to want to hit him back. Just to do something to him, you know. But it's a decent position for this exact moment. He's already got 20 burn for 5 turns, which is nice. I really don't want to be wasting ego attacks on these guys, but it might be necessary. This is all just hopeless. Then again, we could pull that shit I talked about before, but I wonder if we'll do enough damage. The combination of you two should probably stagger him. Pursuance will do a lot of damage. Sadly, we can't hit Ricardo this turn, but it should be alright. I don't know, we'll see. There we go, immediate stagger, cool. I underestimated our damage. In fact, he might die. He did. That's fine. Oh, I needed a bit more damage from you there, Maso. Oh, please. Yeah, that should have done it. Okay, that's fine. And we got some heals. He's staggered, he's burning. He's doing a lot of his big attacks, and he has payback going. Okay. But he's got the test. which means this would be a turn to do damage to him. As worth pointing out, it only doubles the amount of stagger threshold raised from Tremor Burst, which we're not doing. We're just doing a flat stagger threshold raise, but he is still taking double damage, which means it's double the usual amount of stagger threshold raise, which is something we can work with. You can test that one, and then can anyone deal with this? It's worth pointing out that third hit only inflicts paralysis this turn, so it's not so bad. Ishmael will eat the payback, which sucks, but hey. Please do well. I want to inflict a lot of damage on him very quickly while we've got the chance. Good, good, excellent. Okay, cool. A start. A start has been made. Little gremlin Ishmael will show him what for. Big damage. Oh, it's fine. Oh, please, why do they keep doing tails on the damage? I need the damage! Come on! 21. Take that to the bank. Good fucking job, Rhodia, well done. Not nearly enough damage, though. Good job, Gregor. Always happy with you. Those 2 levels might have made a difference. I think it would have raised it to like +1, wouldn't it, or something? I don't know. I don't remember the exact metric. And he got sinking, which, you know, will make him sad. And he's just doing this again, which means we can just contest that and kick the crap out of him. Won't do much, but it'll be something. At combat start, he gains Test of the Big Brother, so the damage will be done. And it will be big. Do that. Just start, well, no. Just start leaning in on him. Make big things happen, please. Absolutely amazing. Rhodia, I love you. In fact, you killed him, which is great, honestly. There we go. Now we got 2 turns to wail on him. We need to carry this momentum. Inflict fuck tons of burn, punch and kick the shit out of him. Yeah, I want 50% extra damage. Also start to amass resources again, because we're probably running quite low. Just hit him. Just hit him. Just hit him. Just get him out of my sight. Oh, that's a lot of damage. It's all a lot of damage, actually. Might stagger him again. It looks like we might. Oh, we can't damage him anymore. So now we're all taking SP damage because the game is bullshit. Oh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Oh. Oh. I lost. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't do it. There was simply no way.
다시 회복하는 건 너무나 멀쩡하게.
Y'all were right. I could never defeat the Big Brother because you can't win. Now, I know, people meant like, yo, this is a hard fight. And you're absolutely right. That was fucking tough, right? Like, I feel like the first time round when I was still treading water and trying to figure out what was going on, a lot of it was luck-based, but I will give myself some credit and say this time was less lucky rolls and more better decisions. I still think lucky rolls came into it, don't get me wrong, but I think also, but more this time was like, okay, I actually knew where to focus my damage. Fuck the ads, who even cares? Focus on him. And things just generally worked out the way we wanted to. Cool. Ow, my elbow. Cool. All right. I know this isn't the hardest thing in Kanto 5, but I feel pretty good for losing, because I lost. He beat us. Yeah, we regenerate a lot. It's the thing we do. I've been going... Apparently, Dante's been going into overtime about it and is probably about to collapse.
내 손질받았어야 할 어느 날의 머리는 다신 그러지 못할 텐데.
And will never recover. My hair will never be the same again. Bruh, just do what I did, grow it out, tie it back. You don't even have to worry about nothing. It just looks great, or at least I like it. Let me clarify that statement. And you'll feel happy about it, and you don't even gotta really do much. Just tie it back every day. Easy. I'm gonna have it like this to the wedding I'm going to on Saturday. I don't give a fuck. Can my clock even make a difference against someone so overwhelmingly powerful? Well, we got him down to 50% HP. I don't know how well that actually translates to canon, but we gave him a run for his money. And we can come back. My legs began to shake. Strategy, resurrections, it all seemed completely meaningless against this onslaught. You know, kudos to Dante, they are giving strategies and resurrecting people at the same time. Even Faust was afraid. Faust's voice calling my name has never sounded more hollow. Speak, Faust. You need a new plan. Punching and burning just ain't doing it, bruh. And I say bruh as a gender-neutral term.
저는 또다시 신체 활동을 멈출 것이기에 효과적으로 무언가를 조언하기는 어려울 겁니다.
Please make it good advice, because usually it's fairly matter-of-fact rather than actually being useful.
그리고 중지의 저자는 금방 당신까지 처리할 생각을 하겠죠.
Remember, Dante, duck and weave. Defend yourself, but remember to counter. You gotta push him back. Use the jab. Use the jab. Measure the distance and go for the hook. You got him. He looks strong, but his jaw is weak. Just like his hair. What?
중지 소속과 얽히는 것은 예정에 있어서는 안 되는 일이었습니다.
Now, I'm gonna really put myself forward here and say this is not Dante's fault. This is not Dante's fault. Dante made the correct decision to keep the middle out of this. It is not Dante's fault that Heathcliff ran off and nicked some coupons. Should they have been keeping an eye on Heathcliff? Maybe, but they've got 12 sinners to look at, and I think, didn't Ishmael stab Dante as well? I don't think that happened at the same time, but like, a lot happened. Now, I can understand the perspective of being like, Dante, this happened under your management. Sure, and I won't argue with that because it's pointless and you all know the reality of the situation. But I personally, because I know I've ragged on Dante a lot throughout this chapter, as well as Ishmael, I'm going to step forward and say this is not Dante's fault. They did the best they could here. They really did. And it is not their fault that Heathcliff stole the coupons. They made the decision to spare Smee, which should have saved us from middle involvement. You know, you gotta cut them some slack in that respect. They genuinely did their job right here.
당신이 시계를 몇 번이나 돌리던 결과는 같을 것이고 저자가 히스클리프를 이리저리 죽이는 것이 실증이 나면 당신의 머리를 부수러 오겠죠.
As soon as he tires of inventing different ways of killing Heathcliff. I don't know, I reckon we got a good 10 minutes left. That's time to come up with a plan.
머리 뒤에 있는 조그만 버튼을 짧게 길게 번을 누른 후
I don't wish to shatter the seriousness of the moment, but are you telling me that Dante has not once put their hand on the back of their head? Like, not once, and hasn't noticed that there was a button? I'd grown accustomed to total annihilation. We've had plenty on our journey here. I remember that one, good times. Poor Gregor. I remember his attempts to negotiate. Sad, but funny. The sinners always gave their lives to learn our enemy's weaknesses or patterns, while I worked out a strategy from the rear. And the answer would always be somewhere within our reach. Slowly but surely, we'd figure out the answer, and for that promise of an answer, the sinners rose again. But this time was...
말씀드린 방법대로 수행하시면 당신의 머리에는 30초의 유예 시간 후 부결 반응이 일어납니다.
You put a bomb in Dante's head? A bomb? Now, I know bombs, like we see in films all the time, you knock a bomb and it fucking explodes, and that's kind of not how they work. But what would have happened if Faceplate had squeezed our head just a little tighter? Boom, I guess. Or what? Can you imagine if fucking Sardhead fucking headshot Dante and it just detonated the entire facility? Like a fucking red barrel in a first-person shooter. Ping! Poof. Oh, that's a funny image. You can self-detonate. Don't worry, Dante. You have options.
황금 가지가 적대 세력의 손에 넘어가는 것을 대비하기 위해 마련되었던 최후의 대응 방법입니다.
I don't think Dante's going to be particularly on board with, I'll detonate myself to protect the company. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
폭발의 범위는 크지 않지만 그 열과 강도는 굉장히 강하여 도시의 별에 해당하는 것들도 녹여버릴 수 있죠. 그 황금 가지를 소각시키기 위한 것이기도 하니까.
It'll cremate the golden bowels. So have you been putting them in Dante's head or what? Or are they just carrying them? What about Vergilius? He said he'd come help before my head.
말씀하시면서 알아채신 것 같군요. 현 상황을 알릴 수단도 설령 안다고 해도 앞으로 2시간 가까이 저희에게 오실 방법이 없습니다.
It's almost as if he maybe should be a teeny bit more hands-on, but you know, he doesn't think about these things. What about the sinners? When I'm gone, you guys are very gone.
알고 있어요. 제 세계는 여기서 끝이 나겠죠. 그러니 최후에 다다를 때서야 말씀드리는 방법입니다.
That's why this is your last resort, not shit you spam the moment we get in trouble like, ah! Dante's blown the head off again. I could keep running away. I'll take the boat and try to stay alive until the laws of the lake lets Vergilius cross the borders, and I'm pretty fancy with a harpoon. I watched Ishmael stab me with it. I reckon I could probably use it quite well.
확률이 완전히 0이라고 할 수는 없겠죠. 하지만 기대값이 낮습니다.
Well, surely that's better than self-detonation. If there's a chance of survival, and then the moment the middle guy is like heading towards the boat, just start spamming the button on the back of your head. This was the second time after Siegfried. The overwhelming sense of dread, so overwhelming that it breaks even our fighting spirits. The incident with Siegfried was humiliating, but he wasn't there to obliterate us. He was just there to teach us a lesson. But this man, he's not going to stop until he's completely broken every sinner's will, until he's satisfied, until the humiliation the middle faced is recuperated. He will kill.
ACB는 여기까지더라도 세계, 아니, 림버스 컴퍼니는 존속되어야 합니다. 단테, 결단을.
It's moments like this that hint at the fact that, like, Limbus is not really in it for the money, is it? Because it's a questionable market fucking or business practice strategy in of itself. There is something significant going on, something important, and that's why Faust's like, really, you need to keep this out of people's hands if we can't have it. It is important, not just to the company.
재밌는 게 다 있네.
Hey buddy, you put your sunglasses on. I see you've stopped taking this seriously.
몸은 다 터져나갔으면서도 눈빛은 죽지도 않고 계속 일어서려고 하는군.
I mean, Ishmael did say she'd kill anyone who stopped her from completing her mission, and you're stopping her from completing her mission, so maybe she'll kill you.
못된 것들 때문에.
Not like this.
역시 째깍째깍 돌아가면 시체가 되살아나는군.
I get that like Dante is like backed away into a corner, but it looks like they're just sat there like, go on Ishmael, get up. Go on, hit him. Hit him again. Do you need a res?
세상 참 좋아졌네. 근데 저런 기술이 도시에 있어도 되는 거였나? 돌아가면 큰 누님에게 물어봐야겠군.
Yeah, it's a mild topic of interest in conversation. Ishmael, get up and hit him again, please. Can't win. Ishmael, we can't win. I'm sure Ishmael knew that better than anyone. I couldn't bring myself to tell her the same thing.
닥쳐요.
Yeah.
지랄 말고 계속 살려요.
Do your job, Clockface.
다음 기회에 계속.
I mean, what other choice do we have exactly?
살려. 다시.
This is wildly unfair because Lure Ishmael was putting up much better fight than this. If we could actually bring her back indefinitely in a fight, we would never lose because she was literally that strong. Although I did notice that Ishmael couldn't go down until every other sinner had been defeated, which was interesting. Actually, I probably should have used her to face tank more with that knowledge, but it didn't occur to me. Ishmael and I were nothing more than entertainments to him. With every turn of the clock, with every revival, he howled with laughter and clapped with joy. It's not going well. Not going well. Oh, that was a job well done. Does anyone want beef noodles?
우유면 드실래요?
Fancy some beef noodles. I know I'm not veggie, but I'll be naughty just this once. Okay, well, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to continue, but I have to this is Sunday evening, the night before you guys will see this, and I have to stop doing this now and edit it and get it ready to go up in less than 12 hours. So fuck. So that's what we're gonna do for today, because those 2 attempts and the prep in total took me over 2 hours. But I did it. I beat, quote unquote, I beat Ricardo. Yeah, tough fight. Definitely tough fight. Harder than Spice Bush for sure. Overall. But definitely a similar case of right, once you get an idea for it, it's not so bad. I honestly reckon that if the game hadn't stopped us, and if we could have stacked staggers, with the amount of damage we were doing, we probably could have killed him. We probably could have actually won the fight. But, of course, it's not too bad a fight if you take advantage of speed, pick your targets, and most importantly, use blunt damage. Yeah, blunt damage is very fucking important, because it has the, his test of the brother or whatever, makes him take double damage. And then you have, but that doesn't take into account resistance to certain attacks. So blunt attacks, which are already doing fatal damage, are now doing double fatal damage, which is absurd. It is a ridiculous amount of damage, and that's how you fairly easily win that fight. I got very lucky in that I decided to run a lure team for this. If I had tried to do this with the 7 Association, this would have taken more attempts. Absolutely. Don't fucking doubt it for a second. I reckon my seven lads could do it. Oh, we did get the EX on that, lovely. I reckon my 7 Association lads could do it, given enough time, but it would take a very long time. It would take a very long time. And I'm content to say that I won. I won. Cool, good. I didn't do it by having all my characters at level 1 using only slash damage and no ego, but I won, so I'm pleased. I hope you're pleased. I still lost. I had a beatdown. I did get my beatdown, although it wasn't quite so one-sided, but I got my beatdown. I was beaten down in the first one, it did happen. So no more beatdowns for me, please. I'd like to coast through the rest of the game if you don't mind, but that's all from me. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching. I'm sorry not a lot happened, but time, life, a lot going on. We should be back on schedule, normal, next week, for at least most of it, and these episodes will have more in them because we won't be fighting a boss fight, I guess, immediately yet. So that's cool. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for watching. Not ladies and gentlemen, friends, thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to Lit Potatoes, Proxy, Caminera, Heartland, Harik J, Dresso, Sion Distance, Lol, Final Legend, Ethrobin, Linky, Xeon Cedar, Bimblewatch, Majoko Maimu, Alkir, Sweet Baby Red, Jessicitty, Plutonium Pie, Dreamer Ghost, Leper Lullaby, K-Bub, Magic Howl, The Frostbite, Monsoon, Warmaster Oku, SCP-106A, Namad, and Kenny T800 for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, it was a tough fight. Yeah, for real. I don't know what else to say other than it was a tough fight. I can see how it could be not trivialized, but made easier. I can see the ways in right, okay, if you approach this differently, had different, focused on certain things, obviously focusing on blunt, really min-max the way you do things so that you're getting a lot of ego resources so you can more easily clash Ricardo's attacks and stuff like that. Higher levels. If my team was at level 40, I probably would have done it on my first attempt, actually, if my entire team was level 40. I don't know if it would have made that much difference, but it's a possibility. There are many ways in which you can make it easier, but for someone encountering it for the first time, that's a fucking roadblock. That is a fucking roadblock. For real. That's tough. I have the benefit of tons of people giving me advice on things. No one really spoiled anything about this fight other than the fact that the middle are weak to blunt attacks, which I'm already running a blunt team. It's not like I changed anything for that. People probably pointed out because I was already running a blunt team. I have the benefit of much advice. People playing this for the first time don't, or unless they seek it out, but that's scary because you can just get spoiled. That's a roadblock for new players. That is very, very tough. So, lucky for me, and I'll give myself some credit and say I did well, that I managed to beat that on my second attempt. Not bad. Me. Thanks, me. Ah, you're alright. Ah, God, your hair looks fantastic. Oh, thank you. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. Whatever happens next time, and story, and hopefully less difficult fights, but it looks like we're getting to that dungeon soon, so it won't be not tough fights for very long, huh? But whatever happens, hope I see you there. Toodles. Goodbye.